It was a real wild card. Everything I'd done had been about investment management, it had been about sort of the technical side of the industry, the sales and marketing side, and this was, would you please lead the skills strategy for a whole sector? And I thought, right, why do you want me? And it was very much about partnership, it was about sales, it was about marketing, so I started to see a lot of that plays to my strengths, a lot of that plays to what I've done. That was 6 years ago, and I thought at the time, it'll be a great opportunity to build a network, to understand a bit about the business again, and then to look at, perhaps a career back in the sector. And actually, I wouldn't change it for a minute. I've had an absolutely phenomenal time here. Everything we do is about partnership, it's about working with others, it's about inspiring people to do more than they can, or that they believe they can do. And I started out very much, when I took over from the person that had left this role, it was very much about, we go out to university careers fairs, we flyer people, we show off the leaflets, and then we go home again. And there wasn't much more than that. It then turns out that there's been quite a lot of work going in since then, and we've very much acted as a strategic partner for the whole industry. So we spent a lot of time looking at what the sector are looking for, not for the next 12 months, not for the next sort of couple of years, but 5, 10 years out. And we've seen a lot of changes in our business as well. So having to respond to that, a lot of inward investment came in here about a decade ago, which is why we were set up. And we were set up by the industry, we're funded by the industry, and firms all sort of said, look, we're basically pinching staff from one another, and it's just going round and round. Salaries are going up and up and up. We need to address this, and we need to think about building a proper pipeline like many of the other professions do very successfully. The difference that we had was we don't just want accountants, and we don't just want people that have studied business. We want historians, we want physicists, we want zoologists and everything in between. So how do we attract these people? So I was kind of tasked with looking at, not forgetting what we'd done, but completely changing our strategy and looking at how we can be much smarter at how we go in and attract people. So since then, we've taken a lot of partnerships forward, I think at a more strategic level. We run our own events to a certain extent, but it's all about actually who's out there in that space doing a very good job. Career Academies is a prime example of this, where we could have worked with young people, we could have gone out and built our own thing, but there was a phenomenal group doing this already. And so we got involved with that, and we influenced what we were looking for out of it. And we now have a phenomenal model going forwards for 16 to 19-year-olds who probably are the first to go to college within their families, and probably wouldn't have thought about a career, not just in our business, but in probably many of the different sectors around the audience here today.